It's true, it's so true. While DLC in most games is usually just a cool addition at best, when it comes to Smash, it's an event. And let's not even get into the aftermath of who everyone loved and who they didn't. Instead, let's talk about something most often overlooked, the Echo characters. Well, that's what we're here to count down today, the top 10 Echo characters we want to see in Smash. To make it on this list, the characters in question, for the most part, need to be relatively the same as one of the characters on the roster already. Almost to the point where they're just a cosmetic change. Basically, what Daisy is to Peach. Though the characters that are hype enough that they can easily be created with just minor stat changes will also qualify. So with that in mind, let's send out those invites. I think that without a doubt, the moment Splatoon hit the scene, we just knew that they were a shoo-in for Smash. In fact, they might have been created just so they could be in Smash. But seriously, look at all these colors. Now I want you to take these colors and imagine them on Octolings. Yeah, the Octolings are pretty much just echoes of the Inklings already, with no real gameplay differences. So why not in Smash 2? Honestly, this is an example of an echo that would work really well as just a palette swap, but since the color options seem to be set at 8, and we'd really want to see the same Technicolor spectrum on the Octolings too, why not just give them a spot here at the bottom of the list?
You get back to whatever steaming underworld you came from. You tell them there are still Belmonts up here.
Trevor Belmont. Once again, we have another character that would probably be better suited as just another skin than a full-on character, similar to Bowser Jr. and the Bowser siblings. Though with that logic, we could probably rep all the Belmonts if we really wanted to. Still, Trevor gets a special shout out because as Konami has seemingly forgotten about the series, and kinda video games altogether, it's the excellent Netflix anime adaptation that's the precious lifeblood keeping this franchise alive. Also, I really kinda just want to play as anime Trevor. Throwing some holy alcohol at my enemies. Continuing with the Echo in their own game theme, enter Jeanne, Bayonetta's bestie and former heiress to the Umbra Witches. However, unlike the Octolings, Jeanne isn't a complete carbon copy, so let's have her reflect that here. Just like in Bayonetta, making her heavier and harder hitting is definitely the way to go, except that she also needs to be slower and have a shorter opening to go into witch time. But the cherry on top here would be the posing. If her and Bayonetta taunt at the same time in proximity to each other, have them go into a series of team poses. Now that'd be smashing. Pac-Man is one of the most iconic and influential game characters of all time. Period. With a game that was so popular back in its heyday that they basically just took the man of Pac, slapped a bow on his head, put on a little bit of lipstick, and released it again. Only better. And we've never seen anything like that ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Fun fact, the original Miss Pac-Man actually started out as a mod of the original Pac-Man. Basically, just a glorified ROM hack, just under a different title. Until... Objection! But props to Namco for being smart enough to recognize greatness when they saw it, and then they went and officially published the mod. So getting back to Smash, we're gonna do exactly what the modders did, by taking classic Pac-Man and just making him slightly faster. But we're also gonna make Miss Pac-Man less durable than her husband, you know, just for balance sake. As a kid, I wasn't exactly internet savvy. So one night, me and my buddy ended up falling for an internet hoax saying that if specific conditions were met in Smash 64, you could evolve Pikachu. And yeah, then we spent like the entire night trying. Yes, often overshadowed by its prior evolutions, Raichu would make an excellent Echo character of Pikachu by just going in the opposite direction of Pichu. Make him slightly bigger and a bit slower. then extend all of his tail-related moves to have a bit more reach. And I think we've got an interesting take. Also, quick bonus, Plusle and Minun would make great echoes for Pichu. Just saying. So far, most of our choices have been characters who are basically echoes in their own games or shadows of other characters, which puts our number 5 pick in an ironic situation. Zack Fair.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Now, this is a bit of a spoiler, but to keep things as vague as possible for those of you playing FF7 for the first time through the remake, Cloud, the main protagonist of FF7, is basically an echo of Zack already, meaning giving them an identical moveset would actually make sense. On top of that, Zack was actually Cloud's Echo Fighter in another fighting game, Ergheiz, God Bless the Ring. Review on that one up in the eye if you're interested. And the icing on top for Nintendo? Thanks to his outing in Crisis Core, where he got to be the main protag, like Cloud, he too has 2 looks to choose from. So, you know, double the amiibo profit. So, I think we all know that Sakurai loves him some joke characters. And that's really all the segue I need. Dan Hibiki. Although trained in the same style as Ryu and Ken,
Who the hell's Dad?
of all the characters on this list, Dan would probably need the most tweaking to feel authentic. But I think it could work. All they'd really have to do is just make him weaker in like every way possible. Dinky Haidokens, half-height Shoryukens. I think you get the idea. Even throw in some classic brawl tripping, just for him. Except, and here's the fun part, make all of his specials like Luigi's Missile, a move where occasionally it misfires for massive damage. Could he be competitive? No. Could he be fun? Absolutely. Also, must have his taunts. Must. No. While all the idiots that reside in Mobius? Do these games take place in Mobius? Whatever. While these idiots may somehow mistake Shadow for Sonic, we the fans know that their movesets would be completely different. Just check out Sonic Battle. But you know what Sonic character completely fits the bill?
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Metal Sonic. Built to be everything that Sonic is and more, it'd be fitting to make Metal a faster, heavier, harder hitting Sonic. The caveat here to balance things out though, is that we'd also make him like a reverse Lucario, with him getting weaker and slower the more damage he takes. A robot falling apart essentially. So, you know who's awesome? Trainer Red. You know who else is awesome? All the other trainers since Red and Blue. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do this already. Just think of all the amiibo possibility. And yeah, I know. The color palettes pay homage to the other games. Come on, the trainers have the least animations of any characters in the game. And they don't even have to interact with the other characters. It had to be a lot easier to make them than the Koopalings, that's for sure. So, you know, it's a no-brainer. Bring on the trainers. So, you know who's awesome? Trainer Red. You know who else is awesome? All the other trainers since Red and Blue. But you know who is even more awesome than that? You. NANI?! Yeah, let's be real. Playing the OG Pokemon games, you weren't red or green. You were your own trainer. And Game Freak knows it. And they've embraced it with the latest installments of Pokemon. So, why not Smash 2? Basically, just have a trainer template that works just like the Miis do. Then, just as they release new Mii outfits with each character release new trainer gear. Technically, we could even negate number 2 on this list if they just give us the classic outfits. So with an Echo character that can be hundreds upon hundreds of OCs and still keep going, what more could you really ask for? Yeah, a lot. We're still gonna keep asking for a lot. Sorry, Sakurai. There's just no quelling this beast. Hey Smash fans, what'd you think? Got any ideas for some Echoes you'd like to see in the Smash roster? I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and smash that bell for future video notifications, assuming it actually works. But until next time, everyone,